Friends, I am Dr. Ashwin Dobariya welcomes you to Programming in C video series. In this video, we will discuss very interesting programs. In that, we will enter the current date and the birth date. So, this program will calculate the age of a person in a day, month and year. So, let me discuss first the definitions, what we have to do in that. So in this program, to display your age in year, month and days as per the input birth date and current date. So according to the definition, first we have to identify which things we have to input in this program. So here we require to input two things. First is our birth date and second is our current date. Even at the advanced level, you can also fetch the current date, or you can say system date, using a built-in function also. But right now at the initial phase, we will enter the current date, right? Another thing is, here we will input the birth date and current date in three part. Three part means day, month and year. All these three parts we will enter separately, right? So let's discuss the logic, how we can write these programs, because logic is very much important. And see friend, this kind of the age calculations you required whenever you are filling a particular form, like specifically for a job, right? In that generally they are asking that, okay, you mention your age in a year, month and day. So in that case you can use this, right? The logic of the program means first which things we have to input. So two things we have to input in these programs. One is the current date, another is the birth date. Suppose the current date is we consider as a 10th September 2020, and suppose this is my birth date, for example, the 13th October 1981. So these are the two inputs we have to give our program. Another thing is, here we will not input the entire day in one variable, but suppose this is current date. So this is current day, current month and current year. So we will declare three separate variables. CD means current day, current month and current year. Similarly for birthday, this is birthday, birth month and birth year. So BD, BM, BY. So we require total 6 variables for inputs, and then again we want to display our output is to calculate the age in year, month and days. So age in day, age in month and age in year. So total 9 variables we require to write this program. So this is the first thing you have to understand, how many variables we require to write this program. Then actual logic. Now this is very interesting, how we can calculate the this day and age. Right here friends, one things I want to clear over here, that this logic is not consider the leap years and the month like 31st. Here month is average consider the 30 days months, right? So finally maybe 4-5 days it may be vary in the final, but it's not more than that, right? Because to understand the logic here I have not considered the leap year, because leap year in 29 days and not leap year, it's 28 days, and remaining days, as you know that few months are having a 30 days, few months are a 31, but average we will see that we have considered that every month is having 30 days, right, for the easy calculations. So what you have to do, how you can calculate the age? So for that, first because we know that current date is always greater than our birth date, because birth date is always previous date, right? So first we have to mention, actually we have to perform the subtraction operation, minus operation. So we have to subtract our birth date from current date. So first we will write our current date. Suppose as per the example, our current date, and whenever you write the date, you have to write in a reverse format. Reverse means YY, MM, DD. So YY means first we have to mention year, then month and then day. Similarly birth date also we have to mention first year, then month and day. Now how we can start the subtraction? So starting from day. Now see here friend, here day is, our current date is 10 and this birthday is 13, right? So 13 cannot be subtract from 10. Then what to do, right? So what we can do over here, generally in subtractions we are taking the number from the subordinate. So here we will deduct 1 month. So here 9 month is there, we will deduct 1 month from the 9, so it becomes 8. And we know that if we minus 1 month, then we will get the 30 days. So that 30 days we have to write over here. So these exercise we have to do if current date is not birth date is not able to minus from the current date. Then and then we can minus 1 month from the previous, and we can, if minus 1, then 9 becomes 8, and we know that 1 month is having 30 days. So that 30 days we will add over here. And after that, as per the subtraction, 30 plus 40, so now become 40 days. We have to perform the additions of these two, right? So 40 days. Now we can easily minus 40 minus 13, so it becomes 27. So this exercise we have to do if current date is less and birth date is more. Birthday is more. But suppose, let me think a reverse scenario. Current date is 13 and birthday is 10. Then you can directly subtract 13 minus 10 and 3, right? But here in this logic, when you are not able to subtract the birthday from the current day, then you have to minus 1 month, and if you minus 1 month, then the total day of that month we have to add over here, and then you have to calculate the sum, and then after you subtract here. So this is the logic. So here two things we have to consider: whether we can directly able to subtract. If it is current day is greater than birthday, then there is no issue, we can directly subtract. But if it is not, then we have to subtract the month. The same logic we have to apply in the case of month. Now see here, now the month is 8, and from 8 we cannot deduct 10, right? So again what we have to do, we have to minus 1 year from the year part. So here year is 2020, then you reduce and minus 1 year, it means 2090, right? And if you minus 1 year, we know that 1 year means 12 months, so that 12 month we have to add over here. Now 12 plus 8, so 12 plus 8 means 20, and now we can subtract 10 from 20, so 20 minus 10, it becomes 10, right? So again the scenario is reverse. Suppose if the current month is greater than birth month, then you can directly subtract. These exercise you have to do in such a case. If you are not able to subtract, then you minus one value from the previous. Now here year is 2019 and 2019, and the birth year is 1981. So now we can able to subtract, and if you minus this, then the year is 38. So finally, if we calculate the age, then 38 years, 10 months and 27. So it may be vary of 27 because we have considered only 30 days month. So maybe 25 days or 35 days over here, but there is no change in the year and month. But you can find certain variation plus or minus 5 over here, right? So this is the logic. I hope friends you have understood this logic. Now let's discuss how we can implement this logic in a C programs. So once again I give an overview about that. If you are able to subtract the straightforward day, if current day is greater and birthday is less, then you can directly subtract and mention. So whenever we write a program, we have to check two conditions, right? First condition is if current date is greater and birthday is less, then we have to directly subtract. If it is not, then we have to minus 1 month and add 30 days, then we have to subtract. Similarly in a month, so we have to verify day separately, month separately and year separately. So how we can write the program of that? Let me start in the Turbo C. First of all, here we require two header files, stdio.h, conio.h. Then in a main function, as I told you that we require total 9 variable. One is birthday, birth month, birth year, then current day, current month and current year. So these 6 variables value we will input. Then based on these 6 value, we will generate a age day, age month and age year. So and after that clear screen. Now first of all we'll ask the user enter current day in this format. right? So here enter in current day in this format means day, month and year. And see friends, even you can write the you can input the value in this format. For example, day is for example current day is 10 slash 09 and 09 slash 12,020, right? So in that way we can write. Now generally we can't enter this kind of data in C language, but if you want to input the similar type of data, then we have to change the scanf structure little bit. See here, so here a percentage D, after that I have mentioned a slash. So slash is a separator over here. So whatever value is available before the first slash, it will store in first variable. After that, whatever value is enter the slash, that will store in the second variable. And see here I have mentioned two separator slash, percentage D slash percentage D slash percentage, because we will input our data in this format, right? So 10 will be stored in CD, 9 will be stored in CM, and 2020 will be stored in this CY. So this is the new things. Even scanf is also we can write it that way. Similarly, we will take a input of a birthday in the similar format DDMMYY, and the same thing we will scan in these three variable BD, BM and BY. Now the actual logic comes over here. As I told you that friends, if first we have to check the conditions. Current day is less than birthday. It is something like this scenario. See, current day is less than birthday. Yeah, see here current day is 10, birthday is 13, right? So this condition is true. And if this condition is true, what we have to do? So what we have done over here, so first what we have to do, whatever current month is there, so current month is 9, right? Current month is 9, that will minus 1. So we will reduce 1 month. So CM means current month is equal to current minus 1. So it becomes 8. Then what we have to do, so whatever current day is there over here, current day, where we have to add the 30. So current day is equal to current day plus 30, right? And after that, now see the current day becomes 40, right? And from 40 we have to minus the birthday. So now see current day minus birthday, and it will be stored into age day. So in that way, the first condition we can write over here. So these things we have to do only if current day is less than current month. But suppose if scenario is reverse, like current day is 13 and birthday is 10, then we can directly subtract 13 minus 10. So here in else part we can simply say current day minus birthday, and you store into the age day. So either we can calculate the age day using this logic and this, because we have two options, right, according to the data. Similarly, now how we can check the months? So again current month, so now current month is 8 and birth month is 10. So current month is less than birth month. Yes, condition is true. Here 8, here 10. So what we have to do? So we have to minus 1 year from the year part. So current year minus 1. So current year minus 1, it becomes 2090. So it will store in current year. Then the 12 month we have to add in the current month. So how we can add? Current month plus 12. Current month plus 12, and it will store into current month. So now it becomes 20, and now 20 minus 10, right? So current month minus birth month. So current month minus birth month, and it will store into age month. And suppose again if the scenario is reverse, we can directly suppose current month is greater than birth month, then you can directly subtract. So in else part we directly say that age month is equal to current month minus birth month. And definitely this condition is not required to check in case of year, because year is always greater, current year is always greater than birth year. So we can directly subtract current year minus birth year, and whatever year comes over here, that will store into age year variable. And after that finally we will say that your age is percentage D years, percentage D month and percentage D day, and will display all these variables, right? So if I run these programs, for example control F9, and if we input the data of our example, suppose current day is 10 slash 09 slash 2020, and if we say enter, and birth, for example, 13 10 and 1981, if say enter, see 38 years 10 months and 27 days, right? So in that way we can calculate the age. Friends, this source code I have given the link in this video description part, so you can download this source code and you can also do the practice in your laptop and desktop. So no need to type this source code. I have given the link of these C files in our this video description part. So you visit the description parts and download this source code. Again, I am execute this program. For example, the current date, if I input again 13 10 and suppose 20 or 2000, for example, 2020, and suppose your birth is, for example, 15 10 and 1990, right? Then it will calculate your age is 31 years and 11 months and 28. So I hope, friends, you understood the logic, because in this program logic is main important parts over here, right? And once you understood the logic, then it is very easy to understand and write the C program. So I hope, friends, you understand this and enjoy these videos. In this video description part, I have also mentioned the link of this source code and other theory and practical video link for your reference. So please, friends, you do the practice and like this video, share this video with your friends so they can also enjoy this programming. And if you have any suggestions, you can mention your comment. You can mention your comment in a videos, and if you want any other videos, you can also write me in a comment part, right? And from the next video we will start the programs related to loopings, and before that I will also upload these looping videos, the 3 different types of loop available in C, for loop, while loop and do while loop. So now we will start the looping programs. For getting the upcoming videos, right, please, friends, subscribe this video channel. Thank you very much.